as you can see here, our cohorts here have moved into this secret base that was basically hidden behind a massive cliff face. This is apparently where the old cult, the Awakened, used to be before they were basically pushed out.
Just to elaborate slightly on what I said, actually, I didn't refuse the interview. I've postponed the interview. The guy who contacted me was actually very sweet and very nice. And I told him he will get the first dibs of the interview absolutely when I can do it.
Is he local or abroad?
He's Ireland.
Okay.
You probably know him, honestly.
I think I can hazard a guess.
He's a very, 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 very nice kid. And I will definitely do the interview with him. It will be down the line when, as I said to him, it will be down the line once things kind of started moving.
Is the name start with a K?
I honestly can't remember. Can't remember.
Dennis is really looking forward to the interview, is what we're trying to say there.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not insulting anybody. It's actually, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm going to give it the best shot I can, but it's just, right now, it's just, it's not.
There's a non-disclosure agreement on the gimmick.
Yeah.
For now.
Check this shit out.
I'm not gonna lie, I like how simple the area looks.
Yeah. Fishman.
This looks like these two guys are going to say one of us lies all the time. The other guy tells the truth.
We are the knights that say, me.
We are the knights of David Bowie.
I love the way, like when you're looking at stuff, you kind of says, oh, you can't do anything here or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You just walked in between the two guys and your character just went,
It didn't think it's just like, well, that's nice. I don't give a shit about religion. Anyway. Although, to be fair, if you're in a Nomad soul, you probably don't give a shit about their culture. You're there to get out of the game. Like,
arrive, steal their shit, and leave.
Pretty much, yeah. Like that's essentially the point of this game, is to get out. Like, it's the escape.
Get out.
Fuck, do you know a game series I really loved and I wished they would bring back, but they never will because the developers had like a huge falling out? The Legacy of Kain series.
Yes.
What a brilliant series with fucking Soul Reaver and all that. But apparently, I didn't know until recently, there was a huge falling out because of, like, basically half the team went and developed Soul Reaver, and then the other half were like, no, you can't fucking do that. And it got all very messy.
We got a scrap coming here, lads. We're being ambushed by a demon.
Oh, shit.
There we go. Now, the last time this happened, we died.
I don't know why. This sounds really weird, but I got the sudden urge to watch Constantine.
Perhaps you have a need for a bisexual scout wizard.
Possible.
I know I do.
Did
you want to know what we're talking about, go see the box set.
Yes.
Did you watch Constantine?
What?
You watch Constantine?
The series? No.
No, I was talking about the movie.
Yeah. Years ago.
The only difference is that movie makes me want to smoke so badly.
You said this before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, it's the worst. But as you can see, I'm very susceptible to it anyway. I just went and made popcorn because I saw Foxy eating it. I'm very susceptible to all this shit.
Next you'll be going for chocolate.
I don't know what it is with Dennis, but he's very susceptible to like subliminal messaging and stuff like that. So
I'm already playing fucking Crash number 4 anyway again. So
I preempted it. I predicted it.
Is it good?
It's very good. I like Crash 4.
I like it. Yeah, it's real good.
It's a hard game.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
You had a lot of very tough parts into it. Like those flashback tapes and all that are fucking Jesus.
Oh yeah.
But it's good. It's fun. It's still Crash.
Yeah.
It still maintains that Crash kind of vibe. So it's
still
fun.
Charm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like you want to put your fist through the fucking TV.
No.
You know, it's
There's one level I really fucking love. That you know the one I'm talking the Mardi Gras level.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great because like it does something that I genuinely love in games, and it's not done nowhere near enough. It has a dynamic soundtrack, because when basically as you like it starts off nice and quiet, but as you proceed more through the level, the soundtrack picks up more and more. It gains, and it's more like more of a cacophony until the end.
I do love when that happens, and yeah, I agree. It's not done nearly enough.
Yeah.
On games that aren't completely music centric.
Oh, by the way, we just had a David Bowie vinyl in our apartment. This is the guy's apartment, by the way. I popped in here because the guy has a big fuck off machine gun in his apartment because he's his prison guard.
An American.
Yes.
America.
And then we can listen to David Bowie as we eat our fridge.
Bowie's in space.
Sitting in a tin can.
Man, I've been trying to watch. Right. I'm a huge Flight of Conchords fan. Fucking love them, right? And I had all the box sets ages ago, and I loaned them to somebody, can't remember who, they're gone. And I was trying to find it to watch them. I cannot find them to watch anywhere. I'm pretty certain they're on HBO, and obviously we can't get HBO, so.
Yeah.
So, I finished Loki yesterday.
Oh yeah, what do you think?
I liked it.
Yeah?
I liked it. Did you watch it?
I did.
So,
not as good as WandaVision, but solid.
I had a hard time getting into WandaVision, so...
I did really enjoy WandaVision.
I maintain that only because like they're two of the characters that I couldn't give a shit about. I really couldn't. As opposed to the likes of Bucky and fucking like Falcon. It's like I really like them. I like the dynamic.
I don't give a
of
shit
it.
about Bucky and Falcon.
But like Loki, I absolutely love. So I was happy to watch.
Have you watched MODOK yet?
No.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a different take on the Marvel dynamic, I think it's really funny. It's well done.
It's like an adult cartoon or something.
It's like Robot Chicken.
Okay. Jesus, that's something I haven't watched in a long time. Robot Chicken.
Jeez, yeah.
Remember when that was fucking massive?
Yep. Like WWE guy in on that game.
Yeah. That was good too.
Although it was hilarious seeing Seth Green stand beside Triple H and he's a fucking midget. Absolute midget.
It doesn't help that Triple H is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of weird? Like there was like a section where like you couldn't avoid Seth Green if you tried because you could be watching Robot Chicken, you'd be watching Monday Night Raw, and you guys be playing Mass Effect, and he's in all fucking three of them. But literally, you cannot turn around. And then of course, Family Guy. So you could have like in a day, you could see Seth Green 4 times, and that to me is like Seth Rogen levels of overexposure. You're seeing him in like literally everything.
I love the reference to vampires. Dennis. I love the reference to vampires.
In what?
In Loki.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh,
yeah.
That's literally a single line of dialogue, and instantly I'm just like, oh.
Apparently they were all meant to be in a different order though of releases.
Yep.
Like WandaVision wasn't meant to be released before Loki.
No. It was supposed to be the opposite way around.
Yeah, and of course, like they are all leading up to Doctor Strange. That's kind of the idea, from what I understand. And it makes sense when you look at them then, because it's Doctor Strange New Multiverse of Madness. It's obviously going to be touching on the multiverses and all this stuff going on, you know, with them. Hence, is the new Spider-Man coming before Doctor Strange?
Before Doctor Strange.
So that'll be the final lead-in, probably.
Yeah.
And that has all 3 Spider-Men in it.
From what I'm told, yeah. Like,
I just want dark, brooding Tobey Maguire one more time dancing down the street. That's all I want. I'll be happy if I get that.
what some people can't believe is that so remember in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, the bully Flash was picking a fight with him in the cafeteria.
Is that when he catches the tray?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the story you're going to tell?
That chap is
That was
Deathstroke.
Is he?
He is the current Deathstroke.
Joe Monte, fucking
Mangeliano or whatever.
Married to Sofia Vergara. That's all I need to know.
Mr. Sofia Vergara. That's what we call him from now on.
Whoever.
Let's break that mold.
I'm more impressed in that scene that that tray thing, that's not effects. That's Tobey Maguire actually caught that shit.
Yeah.
He performs all his own stunts, folks. You heard it here first.
Only like what, nearly 20 years later. So yeah.
He still looks the exact fucking same.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, that's an achievement unto itself.
He's been cursed.
Cursed with the eternity of youth.
Tobey Maguire and Elijah Wood have the same fucking disease. Never grow old. Peter Panism.
Well, Corey Feldman had that as well, but he cured it with heroin. So
with batshit fucking insanity.
Yes. Apparently, meth is a great is a great remedy to that curse. Or so I'm told.
Lads, do you remember that fucking Irish band? That had the most annoying lead singer ever.
U2?
Yeah, I knew you'd say that again.
Sounds like you to me.
No, he used to sing in this really, really like put on forced American accent.
U2?
And they had that song about Corey Haim.
Boyzone?
Westlife?
Was it the Thrills?
Either way, speaking of, they have live concerts.
But the lyrics went. Your man was so annoying because he's from like Dublin and he'd sing like "Whatever happened to Corey Haim." I was like, oh dude, what the fuck is that? That's a very rocky tune for Bowie,
isn't it?
He is gyrating terrifyingly
with that massive cockpiece.
That's it. That's the Goblin King reference.
Somewhere Amy's ears just perked up.
Someone should send her a screenshot right at the just bing. There you go.
Yo, here's the Bowie content you needed.
This is what you're missing out on.
But I actually nearly zoomed in on the cockpits as well. Fucking hell. Impressive.
Just in case you didn't see it. It's right there.
I don't think I've ever heard a David Bowie song with a distorted guitar.
Oh, this is all of his like his postmodern shit. So he put it like.
That's more likely a lie, so I do apologize to anybody who gets offended.
Yeah.
I probably have, but I'm just saying this sounds like a very non-Bowie song for David Bowie to be singing.
Yeah. Like that was just the phase where he was like actively trying to be different. And like again with 3 songs that's even here, they're all 3 very different genres. The only connective tissue is that it's Bowie singing and no doubt writing it as well.
To be fair, it just shows how versatile he was willing to be in regards to his music style for it. He didn't want to rely on the same fucking style for the whole lot.
Did you ever see Return to Oz?
Yes, it's terrible.
But did you ever see the guys, the wheelers? The guys come along with like wheels on their feet and their hands?
Yeah.
And they're terrifying. Bowie in this is reminding me of them because they have the mask on the top of their head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we actually have a woman there. Oh.
Sexy pixels.
It's woman's boobs, which is what apparently Cutter wanted all of his life. Now he has it. There you go. Woman boobs.
As long as it's pixelated, it's good with me.
That's fair.
Oh, black and white.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're pulling out the stops here. Look.
It's like that scene out of Black Books where Bernard goes into the sex shop and the guy is asking, is like, so what are you here for? It's like, oh, I'm into senior administration.
He's just there for the heater.
Yeah. It's like,
oh, senior administration. Yeah, we have that here.
but it has to be like with this.
Yeah.
But with this as well. It's just like he's just unveiling every part of the title. It's like, out.
Such a shame Graham Linehan's a fucking dickhead.
It's okay, we can claim Arthur Matthews for all that. Like I will say one thing. I still can't quite get over the fact that like in this game you can't just listen to David Bowie's music and like free of charge in a sense. Like this is just it's part of the gameplay at the time.
And to be honest, like if you think back then, it's like this would have been very exclusive kind of thing. Like you would only get it in the game.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
So
right now, I don't think it's like they're not necessarily thematically consistent with the game. They're just like neat tracks you put in the party in a sense. But it's certainly like as a marketing thing, like literally if you're saying like, well here, David Bowie's in this game, a lot of people are gonna play it just for that.
Oh,
but
lads.
As I found out from the playthrough, you could have done with more Bowie. Like it's actually quite skimpy in that sense.
I need to send you this because this just made me feel old. So I need you two to join me as well.
No, you don't, Dennis.
I do.
well, I might join you, but Jonathan might not.
That was a very sudden stop in the music, so much so that I thought I had broken something. I
heard what you said and just like, how dare you?
How dare you share a link while we're playing this video?
Running,
and you just clipped through a wall.
Running.
Did? You're absolutely right, I did.
Clip that.
Edit that. It's the worst ability secret constants trying to find the fucking way out. I was trying to find the way out of the second one and I couldn't because like the elevator wouldn't work. And then I'm thinking like, wait, where do I go from here? Like there's like 4 or 5 different elevators and exits.
Yeah, like I seen this picture earlier.
Yeah, doesn't it make you feel fucking old?
Oh no, my question was like, how the fuck? Like,
it made me feel old, man. I was just like, what the fuck? I remember that like it was yesterday.
Like it's almost as bad as like remember when like Dominic just like
no, we don't talk about Dominic now. I refuse to acknowledge that because it makes me feel even older. I won't do that. No.
Dennis is one of the few people who believe in the world that Dominic is actually stuntable, and in actuality, the child is still like the same size as it always has been, but they just replace him with a taller, larger Dominic to be able to wrestle as Dominic Mysterio.
Eddie's his dad.
You can tell him the frog splash. He taught him that. That's just me just jumping into a woman. Never mind.
It's all right. Looking at the screen, apparently there's 20 of her, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, like they got pretty fucking lazy with the character design.
No, they got value out of their assets. No,
they did. So yes, this is our library. This is our next port of call. So unfortunately, I hope you enjoyed our nameless security guard, but we're gonna have to get rid of him now, I'm afraid.
No, Phantom.
He actually does have a name. I think it's written there somewhere.
Phantom with the. I'm convinced his pants are just split down the middle and the back.
It does look like he's busted caps. Like that's something.
So, this thing that I just sent to you, yeah, I actually thought this was a different person altogether. Because someone really hit the tanning bed.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Really has.
Like, wouldn't you swear it was a different ethnicity with that?
The tattoos are identifiable though.
Yeah, but like this actual skin color that is there.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the lighting as well, helping matters too.
I know.
Yeah.
But just goddamn, like, I did actually think
I
that.
think as well historically she has a very page complexion.
Yes.
You know, that kind of pale kind of thing.
No.
What?
Because Paige is very
Pale? I'm talking back in the day.
Yeah, Paige was purposely pale.
That's what I mean.
She was English. Same
Why are
way,
you so
same,
angry
was.
about that?
same way Seamus was
English.
just like purposely like pale.
She was pale by design. The sun doesn't live in the orange.
I'm also convinced Seamus isn't purposely pale. I'm convinced he's a ginger. He cannot tan.
Yeah.
It's not possible. His skin will just absorb it and turn it into freckles.
That's why he stays like indoors all the time, so he doesn't like break out in freckles during a live event.
Very well, thanks.
I find it weird the transition that she has made.
Forgive me, I'd love to talk to you.
Like
but
when you
I'm
look
in the
back at
middle of very
when she
complex
started wrestling,
calculations.
here,
Come
like
back
Paige.
and see me
All right.
later.
When you look at like when she started wrestling, like pale, fucking very skinny, fucking, don't know.
You know, our whole gimmick was like the alt diva, the anti-diva. That was the whole thing.
The anti-diva before fucking, who was it? Who tried doing that in the Mae Young? What was her name again? Caitlyn.
Caitlyn?
Yeah, remember Caitlyn?
Yeah. She was a diva. You can't be an anti-diva if you were a
No,
diva.
no. When she came back for the Mae Young Classic.
Oh, was that what she was doing?
She was trying to do the anti-diva. Like the... Yeah.
It doesn't really hold the same water.
No.
No.
It doesn't.
Especially when you were already you already were a diva.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
No.
But no, like it. But like when you look at Paige now recently, it's like, okay, work has been done. She's gotten herself. She's still keeping herself in good, not like top-notch
Hey, look,
condition.
I'd hate to see her come. I'd love to see her come back, rather.
I'd like to see her come back, but
I
probably not
always
as a
really
wrestler.
liked her. I really liked her in the ring.
I would like to see her actually be put to use properly.
She was just like a couple of years too early.
Yeah, but then again, they'll still bring the arguments like she's part of the reason the revolution happened.
And I'd agree because it was her match with Emma, crowned her first NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, they gave a glimpse at like what
That was the
what
first
the girls
time,
could do.
Yeah,
even
that was
though
no, look, everybody knew in wrestling circles what they could do.
Yeah.
But the first time on mainstream television that they were allowed to show, they were the main event. They were allowed to show we can go just as hard as the guys.
Yep.
And they fucking hit it out of the park. And that was that. I remember when that match happened and everybody was talking about it.